Also, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by the easy method. So let's say your hours worked is your one of your variables, right? Like the amount of hours you worked. So if you want to avoid using set precision, what you can do is set all these equals to 0.0, and yeah, and then you can do that with hourly wage. So it would be like double hourly wage equals to 0.0. This way your calculations are going to come out in those decimals. I have tried it, it works. It's up to you guys, or maybe the professor. You guys gotta ask him if you can do this method, but he has told us to use set precision, so I'm gonna show you the demonstration using the set precision method. So that's hours worked. Hourly wage would be my second one, and the total pay that I will get from my work. Now there are two things we need to make, which is supposed to be constant double. If you guys don't remember, he mentioned what constant double is. What the const does, basically this const right here. Hold on, I think I can't. Oh my god, struggling. What const does is that it lets you assign a variable and then give it a value which cannot be changed later in the program. So max amount of hours is 40.0, and const double multiply factor, that's the overtime factor, how much more you get paid, is 1.5. Yeah, that's right. And after you assign all the variables, I suggest you guys start assigning stuff like assign all the variables before you start printing anything out. So I've done my assigning stuff, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start with C out statements. C out, please hold on. I like to make my programs look neat, so I'm gonna type that /n. Please enter the amount of hours worked, right? And I'm gonna give them format. This is up to you guys. You don't have to write this. I just like it so some retards don't type random shit. So I'm gonna give them format, and then hit that semicolon, cin hours worked, because since hours worked is the amount of hours they worked, and that's our variable. And line. Why is it still blue? Hours worked. Oh, it's hour, and that's because I don't have it as here. There you go. Okay, sorry, my bad. So you don't need this right here. You can just end the statement like this. Then you go ahead and do /n. Please enter your hourly wage. This would be in the same format. Again, it's up to you guys. I would recommend not to copy it, but if you are, go ahead. I don't care. I mean, what's he gonna do? Be like, you copied, and all you have to say is like, no, I actually came up with that, and I learned from someone. Maybe, I don't know. Just say that. Anyways, you go cin hourly wage, and then semicolon. Now this is where we're gonna start our if else statement. So we got the inputs. It has to go in order. Obviously, before input we can't write what if is, what else is, or what the calculation is if the things aren't inputted. So we have our inputs now, hours worked, whatever user inputs it to be, an hourly wage, obviously. So now we are gonna start our if else statement. If hours worked is less than equal to max hours, which is 40.0 that we assigned right here. 40.0, right? We had it before we even started the program. We knew what we were supposed to put there. Max hours, and you do not need a semicolon there because your program will be wrong if you have semicolon, or it wouldn't work. Then your total pay, your salary total pay, whatever variable you chose, total pay equals hours worked times hourly wage, which is regular. But if it does not, then or else, then you include this, else total pay, this formula right here. That's what we're gonna use. So your salary equals total pay equals max hours times hourly wage plus hours worked. Look at this program, it's helping me out. It knows what I want to type. Hours worked minus max hours times multiply factor. Is it times? Yeah, it's supposed to be times. I'm right. Times hourly wage. And put a semicolon there. He doesn't like when you print this. There are little arrows that pops up, and then he fucking, sorry about the language, my bad. He draws around on your paper with a red pen. I hate that. I don't know why he does it, but since he doesn't like it, you can just press enter and the program would still run. So I just pressed enter after this line, so it prints out on one page and stays neat, I guess. So that's our else statement. Now here is where we use the set precision method. So if you guys don't know, the command for that is cout. Since our value is gonna be your paycheck, you're not gonna get in like $2.956. Obviously it doesn't make sense. It wouldn't be 956 cents. It would be like $3 certain cents, right? So obviously there are only two decimal places behind money. So for that, you're gonna use set precision to be 2 because there are two decimal places. So fixed, that's the reason we use fixed, because it's gonna be fixed throughout the program, and that's what we want it to work. Show point set precision and bracket 2, and then you hit semicolon. All right. Yeah, so this is what it is. Thanks to Nilay Shah, he's in our class, for helping me out with this. I was kind of confused and stuck over there. Anyways, I totally forgot the command myself, but now I remember it. So now you want to start. So this statement usually goes before you print out the stuff. So your total pay, whatever you're printing out. So this statement goes before that, so the program knows, okay, that this is what I'm supposed to do. It does not go after it. It does not go before if else. It just goes right before where you start printing out your stuff, like where you want the numbers to appear, right? So your capital N /n over here, your numbers of hours, your number of hours worked, then hours worked, and line, then you do cout quotations, your pay rate is $, just make it look fancy, hourly wage and line see out your total salary is total pay and line and I'm just gonna add this again. I said I like to make my program look neat, so I'm just gonna add this \n over here and line. I accidentally put a period there, and obviously return 0, and I think that looks quite okay to me. Yeah, that looks fine to me. So we know this and our outcome and stuff, so let's see if this works. I'm gonna go ahead and save the program. Hit Control F5. Yes. Bravo. Please enter the amount of hours worked. Let's just go with 40. I'm gonna run quite a few tests, so don't worry. 40 hours. Please enter your hourly wage. 850. 40 times 850 is 340, but just to assure, 40 times 850, 340. Yep. That's right. Now let's play around with it a little bit. Control F5. Let's try 37 hours, and my pay is still the same, 314.50. Let's see if that's right. So 37 times 8.5, 314.50. Yep, that's right. So 50 cents. One more. We are gonna exceed our hours. Let's say 57, and hourly wage is 850 still. 450. That looks right. All right. I can just assure it. 57 times 50 does not equal to 556, obviously, because I don't know what I just typed. I think I mistyped it. Anyways, that's the right number because I have run it before and tested it. That's the right number. You get $556.75. So there it is, guys. The program is working fine. I don't think we were supposed to include tax deduction in this. At least that's what some of our classmates told me, that we are not supposed to. You can if you want, but we're not supposed to use the tax deduction. So I'm not gonna go ahead and show you like how you do that stuff yet. But thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully you guys learned something from this video. Next time I'll try and get the videos up before the due date of the actual program, so you guys see what's going on, and maybe if you're stuck at certain thing, you can find out a way and get your programs in, and we all can pass. But don't rely on me all the time. I might not, because I have a lot of stuff going on, I might not be able to put up a video. So don't rely on me. Try and pay attention in the class, learn. Hopefully, I mean, I kind of doze off in the class, but that's about it for now. See you until next time. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video right here. Stop.
It's me, Josh Patel. I'm making this tutorial to help people. Hello guys, it's me, Josh Patel, aka Dr.Ace. I'm making this tutorial to help people in my class, ComSci 121. I myself I am a visual learner more than reading books and shit. Like, I can't do that. I can't learn like that. I need someone to show me how the programs are done. But I guess I have no choice but to read and learn by myself. So I feel like not everyone should have to do that. So I'm making this video tutorials on programs from now on. I know this payroll one is late, but I guess next time I'll do it before the due date and upload it online. Try not to copy the entire thing. I'm gonna explain stuff in details, but I'm not gonna go in that much detail where it's like a teacher's lecture. You know, I don't want to bore you guys out. I want you guys to learn. Programming can be fun if you're taught the same way. I don't know why that popped up. Anyways, so what I was saying is that let's just get started with this. Anyways, so hopefully you know how to set up the file so far. If not, see the professor. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna show you that. Just kidding. I'll show you, but in some other video. This one is dedicated to this payroll program. Anyways, so set up the file and then go ahead and start the format. Apparently he wants us to write the program in this gay format, which I don't agree with, but you gotta do what he says. The user for our wage and our work and their salary. Okay, so in this one we are going to include two libraries. One would be include iOS stream, we usually include, and the second one that we need to include. There's a way easier way to program this. I'll explain what I mean by that as we go forward. But you need to include IO and IP. The reason we need to include IOM and IP is because this allows us to use set precision and stuff like that. And as I know quite a lot now about C++, so there's an easier way where you can avoid using set precision, but professor wants us to use it, so I guess I'll just show you with the set precision and I'll show you the alternate way. It's up to you guys. The other way is easier, I think, in my opinion. Anyways, go ahead and type in using namespace std, and I'm just gonna show you guys a little demonstration. Like, this is the only thing I agree with the professor. Know the output of the program and what you're gonna input. So let's say if you your work hours are less than or equal to 40.0, so that's the salary, it's like 40.0, and your salary would, so let's say if your work hours are less than or equal to 40, then your salary would equal to your regular hours that you work times your hourly wage, right? Your pay rate. And if it's not less than or equal to 40, if it's more than 40, right, then you would say else, or else if else, salary would equal to, this is the formula that you need to use, 40 times the pay rate plus the hours worked minus 40 times 1.5. 1.5 is your extra money that you get for working overtime. That's the multiplier factor. I think professor talked about it in the class. And I think it depends on the state, what state you're working in. But I mean, yeah, exactly. And it's just, I guess, I don't know. We are working in Pennsylvania, so I'm gonna use the PSLA style. So what 40 is it's the amount of max hours you can work during in a week unless you do overtime. Uh, so we're gonna start up the program and main. Alright, uh, so some things you first want to do is that just go ahead and assign the variables here. So make it, if you guys do copy, try to change this up because it's gonna be stupid if you guys don't, and we're all gonna get busted. I would suggest you just learn from it. Do not copy the program. But I mean, it's up to you guys. It's more of a learning session than anything else. Anything else. Also, I'm gonna show you guys method. So let's say, hello guys. But I mean, it's make it. Hello guys. It's me, Josh. Uploaded on your working. Some Also, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by the easy method. So let's say your work is one of your variables, right? Like the amount of hours you work. So if you wanna avoid using set precision, what you can do is set all these equals to 0.0, and yeah, and then you can do that with hourly rate. So it would be like double hourly wage equals to 0.0. This way your calculations are going to come out in those decimals. I've tried it, it works. It's up to you guys, or maybe the professor. You guys gotta ask him if you can do this method. But he has told us to use some precision, so I'm going to show you the demonstration using this precision method. So best hours worked, hourly wage would be my second one, and the total pay that I will get from my work. Now there are two things we need to make, which is supposed to be constant double. Constant double. If you guys don't remember, he mentioned what constant double is. What the const does is for this const right here. What const does is that it lets you assign a variable and then give it a value which cannot be changed later in the program. So max amount of hours is 40.0, and cons double multiplied factor. That's the overtime factor, how much more you get paid, is 1.5. And after you assign all the variables, I suggest you guys start assigning stuff, like assign all the variables before you start putting anything out. So I've done my assigning stuff, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start with C out statement. I like to make my program type like slash n. Please with amount of hours work, right? And I'm gonna give them formula. This is a recommend not to copy it, but if you are, go ahead. I don't care. I mean, what's he gonna do? Be like, you copied, you got all you have to say is like, no, I actually did that, and I learned from someone. Maybe I don't know. Let's say that. Anyways, semicolon. Now, this is where also I'm gonna show. Also, I'm gonna show you guys what. Also, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by the easy method. So, also I'm gonna show you guys. Also, I'm gonna show you guys.